She just bit your nose. She hates you. Oh! Hi, welcome to Morgan Through the Lens. I'm Morgan. Today I'm filming from a new location and I'm sitting in front of an open window, so I know there's going to be lots of noise, so sorry if you hear that, but just embrace it as part of the Zambia charm, okay? Today's going to be a pretty quick weekly vlog. I'm just going to talk about a few things that happened this week. The first thing is last weekend we drove down to Mazabuka, which is the town in Zambia where Alex is from. It's a really small farming community about 3 hours south of Lusaka. I didn't really film anything that we did when we were in Maz, but I filmed the drive down because I'm obsessed with time-lapse videos. I don't know, I think they look so cool. So I filmed the time-lapse of us driving down to Maz and stopping at a ShopRite on the way to go to the bathroom and pick up some groceries. Also in the time-lapse video, I might slow it down to show you a group of guys sitting in the back of the Baki drinking and going like 80 kilometers an hour. So that's safe.
Dancing with you under cotton candy skies got me feeling like I'm on a sugar high. I could spend forever in your paradise. It's just us tonight on a sugar high. Never really was a sweet tooth, and then suddenly I met you. Now I'm mesmerized by your chocolate eyes. Always knew you were different, never knew what I was missing. How did I survive without dancing with you under cotton candy skies? You got me feeling like I'm on a sugar high. I could spend forever in your paradise on a sugar high. Just you and I. Sugar high. Sugar high. Sugar high. Sugar high. And nothing's tasted sweeter since the day you put your lips on mine for the first time. For the first time, you're replacing all my bitter days with peppermint and candy canes, and I can't get enough of you. When we're dancing underneath the cotton candy skies, you got me feeling like I'm on a sugar high. I could spend forever in your paradise on a sugar high. On a sugar high. Sugar high. Sugar high. Sugar high. Sugar high. And now I really got a sweet tooth. Should've known what I got into. Should've known what I get into. And I'm on top of the world now.
Do you guys like time-lapse videos? I think they're really cool, and I think it's a cool way to kind of show you around Zambia without you actually being here. So let me know in the description if you think I should keep including time-lapse videos of driving around Zambia. How bad is the wind? Is it like making it hard to hear me? As you might have seen in one of my other vlogs, we have a garden. We grow some vegetables like carrots and onions, corn, peas, and strawberries, which I know are not a vegetable, but we also have that. We have a gardener who normally waters our garden, but I went out the other day to look at our garden and everything was dying. And I was like, why hasn't the gardener been watering our garden? I thought maybe he was just super busy. He works for like 4 houses in this area, so he has lots of yards to take care of. So I was like, well, maybe he's just busy. I'll just go water it myself. And I think I figured out why he hasn't been watering the garden. I think this is why the gardener hasn't been watering our garden. I think he is too scared to turn the knob on the water. Alex, your bees are taking over. Also, I know there's a leak. We put this under to create kind of like a bird bath, and there actually are tons of birds that come here. Okay, the bees are getting angry. I'm gonna step back. So I know we have a leak, but we created like a little bird bath situation so that the birds can come and drink water, which they do. They're not here now because I'm here, but we're trying to conserve the leak until we can get it fixed, or conserve the water that's coming from the leak until we can get it fixed. But what am I gonna do about these bees? Everyone's too scared to turn the water on. Alex's mom went out of town this last weekend, so we were dog sitting for her 2 little dachshunds. They're so cute, but they are very, very old. I think they're about 15 years old, and they've gotten deaf and they're pretty blind. So going for walks with them is a struggle because they obviously can't hear you when you call them. They just like wander off in this direction, and then you try calling them and they can't hear you. But they're really cute, so it's worth it. Oh, ew, Jemmy. You ready, Gems? Come on. They can totally fit under the gate, but for some reason, I think it's a psychological thing. They just don't ever go past the gate. Even though they can fit under, just having a gate there is enough to stop them. Walking with deaf dogs is so hard. They don't listen. It's monkeys. You gonna go see the monkeys? Gemma, monkey. Oh my god, this is killing me. There's Mocha, and that's our neighbor's cat, and he's hunting him. Oh, he's over it. Lost interest.
Take it easier. Slow down. Take it easier. Close your eyes. Throw up your head. Dance to the rhythm and sing out loud. Get lost in the crowd. Get lost in the crowd.
Alright guys, it is officially summer here in Zambia, and not just because of the extreme heat and the fact that, you know, the calendar says it's summer. You know it's summer here in Zambia when the bugs and the critters start coming out in full force and invading your house. I came out of the bathroom the other day, this bathroom like right here, and there was a baby camel spider on the floor. Camel spiders are basically if a scorpion and a spider had a baby. They're terrifying. This one was really small, so I captured and released it. It took like every fiber of my being not to freak out when I did it, but I did it. It was humane. And I will insert a clip of what camel spiders look like when they're full grown. I had so many of them in my house in Peace Corps in South Africa, and I have a feeling that it's going to happen again here in Zambia. Now for the reason I'm sure you're all here, the COBRA. I was debating putting this in the video because I felt like I could get some backlash from certain people, but I really want to give you guys an accurate picture of what life is like here in Zambia, and this is something that unfortunately is just part of life here, so I thought I'd include it. So we came home from Mazabuka, and it was around lunchtime, and we were bringing in our bags, and so we had left the front door open and we were carrying stuff in from the car, and Alex walks around through our kitchen to go back out the door again, back to the car, and he sees like the tail end of a snake coming into our kitchen. I was in the bedroom. Alex ran back to the bedroom and he was like, there's a snake, there's a snake. So I followed him into the kitchen and I climbed up onto the kitchen counter, and lo and behold, there was a giant snake in the kitchen. It was about 2 meters long and it was gray. And if you don't know, in Zambia, there's a really dangerous snake called the black mamba, and it's gray, deceivingly, it's called a black mamba because the inside of its mouth is black right before it bites you. But they're super dangerous. They could kill you so easily. And so it looked like a black mamba. So we were like, oh my God, oh my God. It was super aggressive. It eventually stood up and opened up its hood, which is how we knew it was a cobra. And it actually was spitting at Alex, which is super dangerous. The venom that it shoots out of its mouth can cause a lot of damage. And yeah, so Alex killed it with a field hockey stick that we had in the house. And here's the thing, I don't kill animals. I don't intentionally kill animals. I know sometimes it happens, but the thing is, this was a dangerous cobra. Cobras kill dogs in Zambia all the time and really injure humans and sometimes kill small children. Our neighbor that lives right next to us, about like 20 feet away, they have a puppy and 2 cats, and if the cobra had gotten into their yard, it could have easily killed their dog and cats. So it's really just dangerous to have a cobra around, and there's no way to catch and release them. And yeah, so we ended up killing it. The thing is, if we had seen the cobra when we were walking in the farm or something, we definitely wouldn't have killed it. And if a snake was in our house that was non-venomous, we definitely wouldn't have killed it. We also wouldn't have killed a python. Like I said, they're royal game, so you're not allowed to, but we probably wouldn't have even if we were allowed to. It was just because it was a really venomous, aggressive snake that we killed it. And obviously, when I say we, I mean Alex. I did not participate in any of this because I would not have the guts to go after a cobra. I retreated up the stairs. So anyway, I know it's like a rough topic to talk about, and it's not something that, we don't actively go around trying to kill snakes. We actually like snakes. I think garden snakes and house snakes and non-venomous snakes are great. It's just when you have venomous snakes around people and dogs, and there's tons of horses on the farm as well, that it gets a little risky.
No, he got your.
Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I hope you learned a little bit something new about my life here in Zambia. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Whoa,